because I'm going to go to work in an hour, so I don't want to work myself really, really hard and then get to work and be like struggling, you know. All right. All right. I'll see you in the live. Okay, bye. Bye. Thank you for the thumbs up. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I don't see who's in the live. Who is it? We've got two people in the live. Good morning to you. Today is Tuesday, December 28th. Hope everything is well. Oh, wow. We're coming into a new year, you guys. Hey, Lisa Taylor, how are you? Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning. So, we definitely, I'm spreading myself a little thin, but you guys, I'm coming on. It's a little cold. Let me see, did it snow? Because everybody's talking about the snow. Let me see. It ain't snowed here yet. So it's snowing up east. It's snowing up east, New York, Philadelphia, those places over there snowing. Good morning. Good morning to you, Lisa Taylor. Good morning, Freddie. Good morning to you. We're not going to stay on here long because I do got to go to this job. It's a little part-time job, you guys. Nothing to brag about, but it is going to take care of some things I needed to take care of. Yes. Okay. So, yeah, that's what's up today. Just following our dreams and everything, following our goals. Sometimes I'm going to just hopefully talk to you guys and inspire you today to whatever you're doing, trying to do. You got your mind set. Think about it like this. I do listen to a lot of spiritual people. I go in and talk to them, and everybody believes that they have some kind of spiritual connect. Whether they believe it or they have it or not, it's on them, right? Good morning, Kenya. How are you? Hey, Kenya, what's going on with you? Good morning to you. Good morning to you, sweetheart. Good morning. Think about things. Don't think about the negative things. Sometimes negative things come in my mind. It comes in everybody's mind, to be honest with you. Like sometimes I'll wake up and the first thing that come on my mind is, how many people are going to say good morning to me? Like, is my husband going to say good morning? Is my kids going to call me? Is my friends going to call me? And I know that I have to be the one to wake up every morning. My husband will tell you. And I say, good morning. And he'll be like, good morning. I make sure I say good morning to him. Good morning, It may not be a lot. Good morning, Shay Bay. Good morning to you. It may not be a lot, but one thing that puts, you on people's mind is you being the bigger person. And they'll always remember that. It's the little things that make them not do what they get little things in their mind, or they're having a bad day. Just saying good morning to somebody, I guarantee you, it helps somebody. It helps somebody. Good morning, Diane. Good morning to you. And, because if it didn't help people, like, just go a day without speaking or saying hi or good morning to them. Just look at them. And then they'll be like, man, she didn't even speak. You don't never speak to me. Da-da-da-da-da. See, that's because people be in their feelings. It ain't got nothing to do with you. It just don't. But they're understanding that people not thinking about them in a good way because you didn't speak. That's why I try to speak to everybody, even if I don't see them. Like right now, it's early in the morning. Nobody wants to put on glasses early in the morning, but I put them on so that if you guys come in here, I can see you. That's the one thing I hate, is putting on some glasses. You know. Anyway, I'm I'm working out a little bit. I'm not gonna work out that much. Hey, Shay Bay is in the building. She said good morning to Freddie. She said good morning, Diane. She said good morning, Lisa. She's in the building. When you say good morning, let me see. Did you say good morning to Kenya? You didn't say good morning to Kenya. You see what I'm saying? And this is how we stay being a family. We stay being connected. And you know, she said good morning, Kenya. Yes, 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 yes. Shay Bay. And so things still happening, you guys. Things are still happening. You never know. You never know who's gonna help you, or who's gonna put a little understanding what's going on in your life. Everybody's gonna go through some things. We still gotta get 9 more hundred over there on the other channel. We get 900, and I mean that's just my goal. People be like, why? Are you gonna go live? Well, we already been live twice. We were live in the first month. I think in the first week, second week or something. Yeah. They was like, how'd you go live? You gotta have 1,000. Well, we had 1,000. We're being a little picky this time. They do got us in jail over there. No problem. I know y'all don't know what I'm talking about, but it ain't nothing that we did. It's just, hey, we'd be about our business. We were so much over there that they ain't understanding it. They ain't understanding it. They not understanding it. Yes. We got 9 people in the chat. Thank you guys for showing up. We just doing a little chit chat, inspiring each other. If you got something to say it in the chat. We'll talk about it. I'm doing the bicycle. I'm not just sitting here, you guys. Trust and believe. I am doing the bicycle. Good morning, Jennifer Long. Good morning to you. But I'm just not moving as fast. It may not even be that productive, but something is better than nothing. Something's better than nothing. I got on the scale, and the scale don't lie. And I haven't been eating like crazy like I normally do, not paying attention to it. But it ain't showing that I'm losing weight. So, I don't know what to say. Hey, sexy grandma, good morning. Good morning to you. Glad you came in, showed up. Put your name on in there. Everybody can say good morning to you. It's beautiful. That's how you want to start your day off. Yes, start it off good. First thing you heard, the first word you heard was good. Good. And then after that, you just go. You know? You know you're going to have a bad day if that wasn't the first word you heard. You know? My daughter probably called me today. I'm going to put my car in the shop. Honey say, we need to put your car in the shop. And I'm like, I can't. I got to go to work. Oh, God. So I don't work tomorrow. That's kind of weird. I don't work tomorrow. So I don't know if he's going to be trying to do that then. But it's going to start snowing and I need some heat. And my thermostat is acting all kind of crazy. So we're just on here, just having a good time. We're going to start beefing up the channel come first of the year. Just letting you guys know. It's going to come and it's going to do what it do. It may take maybe a month. I might start beefing it up a little bit before trying to, because I don't normally wait until the first. You know what I mean? Try to say good morning to you guys as much as I possibly can and work out. The one thing about it is, like, I didn't used to do this extra stuff. So you would think that, yeah, it would take a really major turn real quick. Well, it probably has. But trust and believe. Hey, I'm not where I used to be. Trust me, I'm not where I used to be. And I'm happy. So, I'm holding down 10 right now. And that's cool. That is cool. Yep. But, I'm bouncing all over the round with my weight, which, like I said, it ain't about a weight gain. What weight gonna do if you're not healthy? You gotta be healthy. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm just working on some stuff. I really got a little bit of more stuff to do, and I'll probably get that stuff done tomorrow. That's kind of weird because I'm not going to have a car. I probably need to drop this stuff off today. I probably will drop it off today. I will. I will. Yeah, I probably will. SP, that's a blessing in itself, not to be stagnated. Exactly. I try not to be in nothing I do. I go to work. I actually go in there, and this job, I'm just checking it out. Like, I can do more hours, but I don't never put in for more hours because I know that I'm not as fast as everybody else and accurate as everybody else. So I take the little small shifts, 1 or 2, 3 hours, no more than 3 or 4 hours a day. And I don't work every day. I just work the days I want to work. And I've just been getting that training. See what I'm saying? When I get that training and I know what I'm doing, see, I don't want to be a problem to people. Yeah, get the job. Yeah, I want the money. But if you don't really know what you're doing, why I want to take an 8-hour shift, a 10-hour shift? I don't. I want to know what I'm doing and can go in there and not have to ask no questions. Not to, right now I got to be nice, and I go in and I'm figuring it out. Hey, Zena, good morning to you. Tina Powers is in the building. Good morning to you. Tomorrow we're going to have a meeting. It'll be open. It'll be open. And we'll make it where just the members can speak on it. But it doesn't really matter to me, but we do want the input. So we have a meeting coming into the new year. Before the New Year's get here, our last little mod meeting. Like I said, we're going to change up some stuff, and yeah, hopefully it'll be good. Pretty much most of the same rules and things, but it takes me a while, but I don't want to redo something just to redo it. Like, we're more on building a brand, so, changing things may not be the best thing we should do. We might need to just keep it. It may look so boring. It may be the best thing we should do is just keep that and just keep going. Because we do got a brand, you guys. We do got a brand. And I like it. I won't say it's the best, our intro, but we're known for it now. So it's kind of like when people know what Pizza Hut looks like and you put a new mask or, new facelift on Pizza Hut, all their thing, people be like, oh, yeah. I don't know. I think it's good, all right. So, anyway, the inspiration for today is, you guys, is to keep moving, keep going forward, no matter what it looks like. It may not look good. It may not look like it's moving, but just keep going. That's what you got to do. Keep going. Keep going. I know you guys know I told you that family, that my daughter was in this school program. Well, she enrolled in school, and I could tell you the history of that. Like when I was younger, I had this really really good job, and I would put back $500 a month, or was it $500 every 2 weeks? I think it was $500 every 2 weeks. $500 every 2 weeks. And I said to myself, oh, I'm going to put that back in this fund. Some people call it Christmas fund, or, buying stocks or whatever. For my kids. I had two kids. I had my boy and my girl. My girl's my oldest. And I kept that job for 15 years. And then, all of a sudden one day, they laid me off. I mean, it was kind of coming, so, I was like, wow, okay. You get your unemployment and everything, but then I had to go to school. Well, they paid for the schooling and everything, but it was hard. But in order to survive, because our living was kind of different, like I had credit cards. I didn't buy boats and cars. I did have a good car. I finally had bought me a decent car. And it was just hard. Next thing I know, we were sinking. And so I had to take, and like when you're going down, you're trying to build yourself up. So you do things that you normally wouldn't do, you know. I even went to the casino with some friends a couple of times or whatever. And I had got me a part-time job going to school. But, we still had to pay house payment and car and insurance and tags and lights and water and telephone and cable. Those bills came every minute while I was in school. So my bills added up to $2,000 to $4,000 a month. House payment being the biggest bill. I wasn't making big money on my part-time job, but it helped. I think I was making minimum wage. I think it was like $8 an hour or something, $7 an hour. But it helped. That job, actually, when that little check came, it paid a bill or two. People didn't get it. People didn't understand. It's like that ain't no money. But when you get that check, what, $300-$400? I think it's like $300-$400 or something every week or every 2 weeks. I think we got paid every week. It was good having something. You know what I'm saying? That little extra money that I didn't have to take from the bank. But what I'm trying to say is I went through my children's money trying to survive. It hurt, but I had to make a decision. Do we save the money for later on? Do we survive now? And as bad as I didn't want to spend the money, I had to pay the bills, had to keep a roof over my children's head, had to finish school. That's why I'm like, I can't fail in school. Even if they tell me I fail, I'm just going to take it again and then again and again and again, because I can't survive off of minimum wage. But you know what? By the grace of the Lord, trust and believe, I did the best I could. I passed. I had to take one class over, and it wasn't because I was dumb or nothing. Me and the teacher got into it. The class I was supposed to fail, they didn't fail me, but the class I failed, I wasn't supposed to fail. I'm just keeping it real. But anyway, I'm glad that it happened the way it did. So, the teacher, I can't even remember the teacher's name that passed me, which she should know, because I couldn't get the understanding at all. But the class that I failed is what I specialize in, which is crazy because I mentored like 4 people, and they all straight A's. What do you mean they all straight A's? You mentor them and then you fail? Like I said, it had something to do with the teacher. arguing with the teacher and trying to show that she was doing some stuff, that's just too much energy. So I just took the class over again. Whether people believe it or not, like I said, I don't care. I'm going to take the class over because I'm not going to stop. I took the class over, took the same teacher. I didn't have to take the same teacher. They was like, you going to take the same teacher? I don't have a problem. She going to have a problem if she thinks she's going to do that again. She's going to have a problem. She's going to have a problem. You feel me? She's going to have a problem. I'm not the one. Because, to be honest with you, I could have exposed her. Because everything I do, I record. Yes, I do. Yeah, I would get in trouble for recording it, but I guarantee you she'd lose her job. She would have lost her job. I'm just saying, you guys. Anyway, I had to tell y'all the story one day of how I know this teacher was full of it. So sometimes when, people are doing what they're doing to you, and whether people believe it or not, ain't none of their business, no way. And who cares if they believe you or not? Do you care? They're not going to get nothing for you, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all understand what I'm saying. I have no clue. Nobody's talking to me. So what I'm trying to say is quit worried about what other people think about you. Hey, Marsha, I got your package sitting right here. I'm going to drop it off today. I'm going to have to drop it off today because I'm not going to have a car tomorrow. I don't like driving that truck. I'll drive it, though. But I'm going to drop it off today. Promise you, I'm going to drop it off today. Matter of fact, when I get off of here and we get ready to take my car to the shop, I'm going to drop it off. I'm going to drop it like it's hard. Anyway, alrighty. Some people, they feel like they have some kind of power, that they're there and they want to be a problem. It's weird. It's like, oh, she's not going to be a nurse. Oh, we're going to get in her way. It's like they don't even understand that's not of God. I'm just being honest with you guys. They don't even understand it. They just in their feelings. Like, what did I ever do to you? I didn't do anything to this teacher. Nothing. You don't have to do something to somebody. They mad or don't like you or they thinking whatever. I think I know what it was, though. There was 2 students that wanted to cheat. And you know what? I told on them. Yeah. You know why? Why am I failing? And I'm busting tail. I'm up all night studying. And they gonna come in here because they, whatever. I guess the privileges that they have and cheat. And then I'm supposed to study and look stupid. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's probably what she got ticked off about. I'm going to be honest with you. I think that's what it is now, thinking about it. Whatever. It don't matter now. Like I said, the problems that we have with people and, the things they do, she probably got mad because I told her. And then she had to do something. She was like, oh, whatever. Anyway, no big deal. Hey, Gloria, good morning to you. I know you probably already at work by now. Yes, you are. You're on your way. You're doing one or the other. Anyway, she failed me, and I took the class again. And she still wouldn't give me an A in that class. I got all 100s. All 100s. She ended up giving me a freaking B. Yeah. Whatever. She said running late. Oh, okay. Anyway, you guys, that's 15 years ago. I don't even think about her. She didn't stop nothing. She didn't stop anything. She slowed me down. which I said to myself, okay, I'll take the class again, same teacher, and pass, still become a nurse, and, you know, I don't even think of her. Like, she is a negative thought in my mind. That's all she did, is put a negative thought. I don't even remember her name. But she is just, that's all she is a negative thought. That one particular teacher, she is a negative thought. That's all. And I'm gonna tell you right now, like I said, I have no hate towards her because I don't even remember her name. That's how irrelevant she is. You know what I'm saying? I don't let people get me to a point where I'm just, they're just a negative thought. So I just try not to think about stuff like that. She didn't stop nothing. I still became a nurse, still being a nurse for 15 years. And still doing what I do. Yeah. I know we almost got into it one time. I almost put my hands on her. Yeah, y'all. Yeah. She thought she was going to play with me. I'll tell y'all the story one day. She thought she was going to play with me. And she was out of line. She was out of line. And she tried to say something in front of the class. And I just looked at her. And all the other students went and told the dean on her. Ooh. And guess what? We would get, see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. I didn't even go tell the dean. The other students went and told the dean on her. Told the dean, she picking on SP. Yeah, yeah. And said that teacher was out of line. And I don't know how many students did, but they came back and told me, they was like, we went and told the dean she was picking on you. I was like, oh, yeah, I was going to lay hands on her. And it wasn't going to be in a good way either. I just looked at her, and she was wrong, y'all. She was wrong. Everybody knew she was wrong, and I just looked at her, right? And I told her, we was in class right in front of everybody, and I told her, I said, leave me alone. And she said, what? Leave you alone? I said, leave me alone. And she said, because she was like, you want me to do what? You want me to, because we were doing a test, and the rules is when you're doing a test, nobody can get up and get books. Like, but you can use the books to reference, like medications, or reference a doctor's order or what done happened. Like, you know, anytime like you become a nurse, you just like an attorney or something. You got to look up old cases and see what happened. So just like you've got references in, you got books, you got the, I forgot what it's called. I think it's a deep. It's the desk reference, you guys. You know what? If you're in the nursing, you know what I'm talking about. But it always at the nurse's station. But if you look up something, if you're looking up, you know, contradictions, interactions with meds or something, you can use your reference books, your drug books, to look up what that medication has in history has done or whatever. So you can use your books. Okay? So, but you cannot get up to go get a book. Okay, you cannot get up and go get a book. So you got to raise your hand, and either the teacher get the book or you ask for permission to get the book or whatever. So she was being a substitute for some other teacher. We were taking the test. So I needed the reference book for this medication because I couldn't remember if it stopped the bleeding or it caused bleeding. That's all I can remember about the test. And I thought, okay, if I get the reference book, I remember that in a case or two, it could prevent or stop bleeding. So before I answered the question, I raised my hand, and she called me. She said, "SP, yes, what is it?" I said, "Could you get me the reference book?" And so the teacher was like, "Oh, you, She started laughing. She was like, "Oh, you think, like, you think I'm supposed to get you because you asked me. I'm supposed to get you this book." And I just looked at her, and she was like, "You really want me to walk over there and get you a book?" And I just looked at her. I said, "Oh, never mind." Because then I had it in my head. She was talking, and it clicked to me, like, you know how something it clicks. Like, she was acting stupid, like, stop. And I remember that the medication stopped bleeding just because she was acting stupid. Because, I mean, I don't know. It just clicked in my head, you guys. I don't know how I connected the two, just because I just wanted her to just stop, shut up. And then I got to thinking about the drugs. So I had the answer in my head. So I said, oh, yeah, it'll stop bleeding. A lot of people don't know that, it will stop. So I just told her, I said to her, never mind. She went on and on and on and on and on. She was like, oh, yeah, you really think I'm lame or whatever, that I'm the teacher and I'm going to get up, walk over there and get you a book. Who do you think you are? And I just sat there and I said, hey, leave me alone. She said, leave you alone? I said, yes, leave me alone. I said, forget it. Hey, S. Hagen, how you doing? Good morning to you. And she just kept going and going and going and going and going. And I mean, she going and going and going. She says, oh, nah, if you really want me to go get you this book, I'll go get you this book. And da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And people was like, it was like, what the heck wrong with this teacher? And then I took the test. I got an A on the test. But the students was watching that, and we had like 30 people in our class. I'm telling you, about 6 or 7 went to the dean and was like, what the heck wrong with this teacher? Why is she picking on SP? The next day I went to school. I didn't go to the dean or nothing. And the students was coming up to me, and they was like, I went and told on her. I said, you did? Wow. I didn't even ask you to. They was like, yeah, she was wrong. She was way wrong. She was tripping. So, I went to class the next day, and she came to me when nobody was around, and she was like, hey, SP, I'm so sorry. And I looked at her and I said, sorry for what? She said, I didn't know that the rules was y'all couldn't get up and you had to raise your hand and ask for a book or ask for me to get you, but I didn't know that. I just looked at her. I said, well, now you know. She said, I just wanted to tell you I'm sorry. So what I'm saying to you guys is, don't let nobody rain on your parade. And then sometimes they may think that they have authority and a power because of their initials or their titles, or they can tell you something. Can't nobody tell you what the Lord has for you but him. I'm just telling you guys. SP News Nuggets drinking. Wow, what are you talking about? What are you talking about, Freddie? Drinking? What are you talking about? She said, hey, y'all, I made it to work and I'm not late. Freddie, what are you talking about? Anyway, your professor, came up in the chat. Papa, is it almost time? You start the truck. What time is it? It's 9:03. Huh? Okay. That's early though. And get me dropped off. Okay. Pop, pop, da, 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 da. Yeah. Oh, Lord, you guys. He finna get me dropped off work early. Ooh, Lord. See, that's what I'm talking about. Ain't nobody trying to sit at a job 30 minutes to an hour early. Maybe we gonna go have some breakfast or something. That's what I'm talking about. I had to be at work at 10 and I didn't leave the house till 9:55. Girl, shut up. You ran out that door. Anyway, you guys, I was talking about the professor drinking, not you, love you, yeah. Nah, I don't think she was drinking, though. I think she just had an anger problem towards, I think she just had an anger problem toward certain race of people. Hey, come holler at us, sister. How you doing? Good morning to you. Good morning. She just, that's what it was. Like, I don't know, maybe she got beat up in school or something, and she, she wanted to take it out on me or whatever. I don't know what her problem was. That's the only thing I could think of. I never said nothing to her, never did anything to her, and she had a target on me. But here's the funny thing. She didn't stop nothing. And then when I graduated, you know how you walk across the stand and you shake all your professors' hand and everything. And they was like, when they called my name, they was like, SV, you're now a nurse. I was like, yeah. Now, none of my family didn't show up, but I didn't care because, only thing I wanted was that piece of paper. And they handed it to me, and I went and shook this one's hand, I went and shook that one's hand. When I came up to her, I walked past her, and she kind of giggled. I walked past her, you guys. I'm telling you. What? I gotta get gas too. Okay. What, you out of gas? You only got it like a little bit? Yeah. Okay, I gotta drop those gifts off at the post office. Yep. My car ain't going, if I start my car up, it's gonna probably run hot. Some teachers are on a power trip. Yep. Hey, Sugar Mama, good morning to you. Hey, S. Hagen, how you doing? Good morning to you. Yeah. I walked past her. She was like, and you know what? I didn't make a big deal out of it. I just walked right past her. She put her hand out like I was gonna shake her hand. I walked past her. I was like, no, she didn't. No, you didn't, sweetheart. I earned this. You didn't give me nothing. And now that I got it, I'm gonna show my tail. I could have did a little skip dance and was like, like playing like I back that thing up, like don't touch me, I could have done all of that, Hey, good morning, Leslie Harris. How you doing? Good morning to you. I didn't do that. I just walked right past and kept on going because I got what I came for. You understand what I'm saying? Keep your eye focused on your purpose. What are you supposed to be doing? Regardless of what somebody else do, you got no reason in the world to complain. They're going to do what they do. If they hate us, they're going to hate. If they're supposed to be in your way, they're going to be in your way. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have obstacles. If it's your children, it's your children. If it's your loved ones, it's your loved ones. You just stay focused on what you're trying to do. You be great. Not only today, tomorrow, the next week, the next day. And guess what, you guys? I'm still a nurse and it's 15 years. And here is the kicker. See, when you play poker, you'll know what a kicker is. That kicker tells the whole game. Who wins and who don't win. Here's the kicker. I specialize in pediatric. She was the pediatric nurse. I rest my case. All right? And I've been doing it for 15 years. All right, you guys, go out there, be great. I will see you this evening, Tyrese Tuesday. We're gonna have just a little conversation, and we just gonna chit chat. They're coming up on trial in January. We want to support everything. If we can get some information, that's fine. If we can't get no information, that's great. I'm not even gonna work on it. It'll be what it be. And in Jesus Christ's name, we just hope it be and give him all the glory. All right, you guys. I'll see you guys tonight at 5 p.m. Central Time. Bye.